Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been a little scary. I mean, no one can ever change my perspective on this, which is every single time the weekend plays out pretty well or does extremely bad. When the market opens on Monday, I'm talking about the stock market, the currency and commodities, usually the crypto market does the opposite. I mean, if you just want to see Bitcoin in the weekend, it was able to climb all the way to 122,000. Soon as the weekday started, the first trading session, and you can see the market did decide to pull back very quickly. And the reason for this is a lot of panic selling that took over when, the whales decided to take a little bit of profit to put it into other markets. Now keep in mind, this does not mean that the crypto market is back into a sluggish era. Rather, it's still extremely volatile. The easiest way to see it is if you just look at the trading volume. The trading volume is still holding very strong. I mean, if we just talk about Dogecoin, 2.4 billion, and when it comes to Bitcoin, still holding above 85 billion. So there's still a lot of volatility in the market, but at the same time, this pretty much gives Bitcoin a lot more open area to be able to keep climbing. As long as it stays over 120,000, 132,000 could be here before the end of the week. And this is one of the whales that I've been paying attention for Dogecoin, and you can see that they have been purchasing non-stop. When I say non-stop, you can see even like just about 3 days ago, purchased about $11 million worth of Dogecoin. With Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin now accept Bitcoin for payments. Huge adoption news because, hey, our boy Elon on SpaceX decided to do something, but now Blue Origin is doing something similar. With 365,000 new Bitcoin addresses created daily, the highest in a year. While Dogecoin price forecast increasing the activity and the open interest is going to add to the rally. While Dogecoin clears the way for 36 cents and the target is reset to 70 cents. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, especially turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. And while there, drop a like on it. Let's go for a like goal of 37. We've been smashing all of them. You guys are legends. I know the same thing will happen to this one. Now, let's get into the full details. Why currently what Dogecoin is doing is actually so exciting, because just to give you an idea, right now Dogecoin got rejected close to 24 cents, and that's not only because of Dogecoin, it's actually more towards the whole entire market that got rejected. You can see that Bitcoin actually had a sharp decline with a lot of selling pressure that actually took over. Now if we took up Dogecoin on the other end, you'll realize that Dogecoin is actually holding on to its price very well, especially holding close to 23 cents suggests that the upwards momentum is slowly starting to build. And now if I just show you the daily chart, you'll realize that currently we're sitting at a very clear area. If Dogecoin is able to just switch the super trend into an uptrend, so currently it's at 24.6, if it's able to get above that, there is a very high chance that it will be able to climb to 36 cents, exactly how it's suggested right here. I mean, the price distribution is very simple. Currently there's not much rejection, or you can say resistance, that's going to be holding down the price until 36 cents, and after that, well, 70 cents, there's not much slowing it down. So you get the perspective in terms of how many people are now wishing for Dogecoin to have a long-term crazy gains in a really short time. Especially if you look at the open interest, you realize that the open interest is still holding strong even though when the market has a pullback. And the long to the short ratio, well, as the market has a little bit of pullback, the long to the short ratio starts favoring the long traders even greater. And this is another whale which is showing something similar. You can see that they sold at 20 cents, and ever since they started buying back as they see the market starting to recover. So this is what you need to try to avoid, which is called panic selling. Now when you panic sell, the only person that loses money is actually you, because you realize that when you're going to be buying back at a higher price, 10 million. So these are some large buys that we're talking about. I mean, this wallet is the 40th largest holder of Dogecoin with about $73 million worth of Dogecoin in the wallet. So overall, this wallet's still going to show a lot more potential, and something similar is shown by this one, but this one only buys. There is no selling activity that's actually taken place, and they are in profit of about $9 million at the current price. And This also gives you perspective, which is Dogecoin struggles to extend the V-shaped reversal run, overlooking the golden cross between the two key moving averages. The large wallet investors have purchased over 680 million so far in August, reaching the largest holding amount since December 1st. And what happened in December? If we just go back and show you guys a little bit of December activity, you realize that, December was an explosive month where the market was able to climb to very high numbers for Dogecoin, and something similar can be repeated where it's going to go back to 36 cents. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, currently the market is in a very good condition, with Mexico's third richest person's portfolio is 80% Bitcoin. Now that's just absurd, and the person wants to make it 100% Bitcoin, which is a little exciting. And Michael Saylor's strategy just bought another 18 million Bitcoin, or $18 million worth of Bitcoin. Strategy holds about 3% of the entire Bitcoin supply. So you can see that, these rich people definitely see something in the Bitcoin market, which you need to be patient about. And clearing 4,300 could send Ethereum price to 5,200. And there's definitely a lot more optimism and FOMO that's starting to kick in when it comes to the altcoin market as well. Now the CPI data dropping tomorrow, PPI data dropping on Thursday, big week for inflation data, and expect the volatility to be high. And that's exactly what we're going through currently, because if you just look at the US dollar, you can see the US dollar has had a little bit of a run up. That's a daily chart, but if I put it into an hourly chart, you realize that ever since the market opened, the US dollar has been running up and is up quite a significant amount today, about 0.5. So overall, the market is still in a good condition, and these data are, pretty much the driving factor of what's affecting the market in a more volatile way. While Dogecoin price prediction for August 12th, there is definitely a lot more, upside potential as compared to downside, because there's a lot of supports which are holding up the price for Dogecoin currently. And Dogecoin's trendline breakout suggests potential for a price movement towards 25 to 29 cents. With a fresh data suggests Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Doge, Cardano, Shiba Inu massive eruption is starting to build on the back end. And if this eruption goes crazy, well, the market might show a crazy amount of gains as well. And the Genius Act passes the next step for regulation of payment stablecoins. So more things happening with stablecoins, so more liquidity is going to be provided. With the SEC commissioner proposes US UK crypto sandbox for tokenized asset innovation. So if there's going to be more things happening with crypto with two different giants when it comes to countries, there's definitely a lot more liquidity that will fall through. And Bitcoin's prediction, 130k maybe by the end of this week, is predicted, while Bitcoin price action is targeting 117,000, and after that maybe hitting to the all-time high. So overall, you can see that the market is optimistic. You just need to be a little patient, and most likely we will be seeing some good return. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Everything I said is not financial advice, just my personal opinion. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.